mean,
It's back at 200 volts per square meter. 200,000 volts.
200,000 million 6.
Dial those volts.
Dial these chondria.
Last time.
Previously.
Yeah, that's about right. We got fumigated.
Gotta get in the trash. Right back into it. And let me just kind of, yeah. Right back into it. Trash
No
battle.
warming up.
All these other smaller meat creatures. Yes, get inhaled. Get ruined. Allow the boss to recover health because of your sacrifice. Nice. Alright.
Yep. The ads will heal them. They won't really go after you.
And then you spew gunk at me. Alright, can I... this is actually one of the larger battlefields they've given me to work with.
Yeah, this one's big.
Equitize? A little bit? Maybe.
He did not change color.
Unfortunate.
They also keep changing the camera to reflect what movie's doing. Laughing meat.
Meat sounds.
Now you're getting it.
Now, of course, a question will be, did I bring enough ammo to
Yeah.
we'll
We'll find out.
We'll find out.
Worked out.
Got half of them.
I'd say you've got enough ammo due to the fact that you haven't used any of it at all. And you bought almost the maximum last time I saw you buy it.
Reasonably loaded up, it's true.
Yeah, this fight is how long you want to play chicken with the vacuum man.
You just have to be exactly not in. Maybe plasma will do it.
Nah, they got more than that. You can get them with the gun, or let them eat them.
Okay, yeah, immediately paid back. It's fine. Oh, moving up in the world, are we?
Mm-hmm. Oh, crap. Well,
Well,
how much MP we got?
out of ammo.
Okay, we have MP.
Got 1 mana boost.
Can we fireball him or something in the face? Oh my.
Can I get crushed immediately and irreversibly? Yes.
He gave you Berserker. You're in Berserker MP mode now. Your shit all went up a level.
Plasma does nothing? The fact that it isn't giving me a green highlight for this.
No, it's not.
Yeah, that presents the sense that, no.
Oh, you can hurt him with magic. It's just the targeting isn't going to help you.
I think I can get away with just being more efficient with the rifle. Probably. Preserve more of my bullets, preserve more of my mana. Remain hydrated.
He's not trying to heal himself either because you're not going after his shoulder orbs.
That seems real bizarre. To tie his recovery move to the thing that does the least damage to him?
Well, it opens him up for another critical. Just very briefly.
Right,
but
now
yeah,
he's moving again. Yeah.
Yeah. There are stages to this. You saw, like, 3 of them. I'm pretty sure there's only 3. Because you had no room left at the end.
Yeah. Duck.
Ah, hello. Laughing man.
I'll let one of you get eaten. Fight's weird. Oh, it's real weird. Alright, that does nothing. Better metabolism? The phase with the worst moves.
Well, I don't know. This one doesn't have the tongue yet. So this one now they want you to hit him in the shoulder pods because he's just not opening his mouth otherwise. They would just let me move the reticle There it is.
while the spell geometry is up. And not have built every fight to exactly not want to let me combust two things at once.
It is level 1.
It is level 1.
Could go for the big brain play and do it while he's sucking them in, so they're all in one convenient place.
Maybe.
May result in death, but if not,
Definitely results in death. Alright, now we're backing all the way.
looks like he stopped trying to heal now in stage 3.
$44 bullets left.
Nice.
Alright then.
You got him.
And I got most of my bullets back. Alright, good. Now where were we?
Where were we? Right, what?
Right, boss fight. Right back into it.
Are you ready for? Think
Phase 5? Phase next. What do you mean, step 1?
You got to step on it.
You gotta get immediately destroyed. Hey,
Yeah.
they would expect you to redo the entire fight from that point.
They would, and I had a feeling you put a save point down. I think if you run against the edge there, he still can't get you. Because I remember doing that a lot in this bullshit thing. Because you basically have to.
Just gotta run exactly forward and not turn at all.
Oh, that works too. I never tried that.
Be very careful to not turn at all with this analog stick masquerading as a D-pad.
Oh, jeez.
Fight solved. Alright, but now I need to get him onto the lift. I guess. Come here. Come on. Come forward. Let him,
Come on. Come
let
on.
him get over here.
He wants to get shot more in the face, I guess.
Glutton, why you have to be like this?
He's a pain in the ass. Still, I kind of like this fight. It's weird, but it's kind of neat.
It has stuff going on.
Yeah, there's
Some of
things
which is
I like
problems,
about
but it's stuff.
it. It's very regimented in its ways, and you just kind of have to figure that out.
Yep, door won't open. Gotta finish
second
with
part
the
is
crushing.
totally unnecessary.
There you go. How you doing it?
Oh, wait. Not all the way. Not ready yet.
So again, with right here very much showing off. Tank controls are the lesser problem to fixed camera angles
Yeah.
that are being used maliciously to create fake difficulty. If you're looking down the hall, but you're not looking down the hall.
Do you have enough time to throw a fireball into his open mouth?
Maybe. Well, I have enough time to hit the switch now.
Yes, that is true.
Get out of here.
Okay. I think now you just hit it one more time. It's over. We're compacting it. We're making it a cube.
He's cubes now. As it should be. Inventory is full.
Doing pretty good on items.
Yes. Time bomb set. Get out now.
Hey.
Bonding over stench. Crime stench.
Now, where were we?
Where were we?
I think we were trying to find Bowman,
Yes. It's Bowman time.
but we got sidetracked by trash.
By garbage. Being dropped into the dumping hole. Yeah, now there's creatures everywhere. Good times are waiting. The everything is stocked up.
Yep. Kyle's got a new weapon, too.
So he does.
Oh, that's interesting. That's the weapon you get if you save the dog. And if you save the dog, then he's got an M4 with an attached flamethrower. He doesn't really want his gun back, even though we've got it.
Stairs. Yeah, maybe he saved dog.
That a dog, not that dog, because that dog's dead.
Standard exchange, one dog for that gun.
Yes. He had several dogs, in fact. We only saw one of them.
Okay, good. There is consistency of there is only ever the illusion of multiple paths. All paths the same. Not these things. Just on their own. The garbage torsos.
Yeah. They're like discarded parts of those horses.
Yeah. The work in progress.
They're very giggly.
Just having a good time here in Lower Sewer.
It's a good place to be.
Right, this one has some reach on it.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's some children down the way.
There's some things going on here.
Getting a bit murdered. Noodle Arms here has some moves.
That guy's tough.
Oh, it's you guys.
Your favorites.
Back at it again.
You're just out of reach.
And right back into the weird, kind of crushing mood that this is able to maintain.
You mean like this shelter?
The shelter, kind of Parasite Eve 2 as a whole. It weighs on you. Which is
And
weird
like
for something so otherwise goofy. But between
Right.
the music, between the desolate settings, the low numbers of characters. Does achieve some suspense. Numbers. Time for puzzle? Time for puzzle. Weird that we have this far back view rather than like a close-up on the buttons of the console. And then
Neat.
like it's weird that they're not asking us to like press the buttons directly on a pre-rendered display like they have for a bunch of other devices.
You're right, actually. I didn't even think of that. And that's safe that we did a while ago that we never opened.
You know what I would do if I were a game developer?
What?
I would have a
What
stock keypad that I could just use anywhere over any background. I'm gonna have a bunch of key code things. If I was a game developer,
If. Imagine.
imagine if I did that.
Yeah, rat, spider, and roach. 4 plus 6 plus 8.
8.
Legs. Puzzles.
Kyle will follow. He's just shy. There he is.
Just understandably nervous about this very aggressively off-color water.
It's probably got mitochondria in it. It's probably liquid
Probably.
mitochondria.
Look,
Do you think mitochondria?
it is confused about where this water line is supposed to be.
Are you gonna tell the PS1 it's not got perspective down?
I might have questions about the PS1's opinions about dimensions, about the relative positions of objects, and
You only
three-dimensional
need whole
space.
numbers. Whole numbers, nothing else.
No, no. He's within reach.
Why did you... Oh, she had to reload the blade. Okay.
Yeah. You know, your standard 5.56 knife cartridge.
What if you had a bolt action buoy? What do they even look like? Ah, fuck, I'm gonna concept a bolt action buoy.
You just kind of slid into the foreground at the last minute on that one.
I am extremely down with your policy on these guys.
It's very smart. It's very handsome and intelligent. Just don't do it.
There are many enemies that aren't worth your time.
I
You know,
mean, it's an
unless they
RPG.
provoke, at which point there are further concerns. At which point you're sending a message.
There's
This
only
game, I
one.
have your number. Oh my god.
It does stun them when it connects. It's just they're almost always out of reach.
There was a brief second when the animation cycle where you could hit them. It
Just at the
requires
very
a lot
edge of the
positioning.
geometry.
Yeah. It requires a lot of timing and precise positioning, which is a tall ask. Or it would be if you weren't apparently preternaturally good at Parasite Eve 2.
What's there to understand about a knife on a stick?
This bunker construction is pretty stupid. Like, it looks cool, but like the engineering-wise, this makes no sense.
Yeah.
No.
Like, hey, let's put fasteners on our buttress? What?
It's secure. It's
I
a
kinda-
shelter.
I kind of miss being like the time period where you just could not, like modeling, you just didn't have to give a single fuck. Because like I have to do all this thinking these days, you know, when I make things.
This golden age when 3D models could be completely divorced from reality.
Just whatever the hell you wanted. Like you could still do that, but like I that mindset might not be in me anymore.
But what if it came back?
I'd have to unlearn how to make buildings make sense, because I do it on instinct now, and it's kind of
Just
lame.
only
actually.
design buildings at 4 a.m.
Is that the goal? Is that the? Oh yeah, actually. That's just after my cat's woken me up usually, so I'll have no idea what the hell I'm doing.
Think only of the orb.
Touch nothing but the orb. Did they lay down concrete over there? How did they make this with no one noticing? Why does the elevator have a drain?
How often did it? Well, the drain is outside the elevator. That's in the
Like,
hall.
For the rain? Or why
For
is
the
there a
meat.
drain here?
You're doing meat work, all sorts of fluids will end up places.
I feel like this is actually like the rare perspective shot of what the habitats that fucking dupes live in.
What floor did they dump us on? Because there's only one place you should want to go at this point.
Maybe the pipes break so much they just gave up and put a drain on the floor because they can't stop the pipes from breaking.
That would make
Because
sense.
because they have coolant for their meat processor or something. Maybe it's
Nice.
corporatism.
The meat coolant.
Yes.
There could be a meat supercomputer down here. You don't know. Just like a rat on a treadmill that's doing quantum entanglement somehow.
You have no idea how many flops Glutton could get through. Kazrov Yoshida.
Oh, they put us on the second floor. That's
Mhm.
that's dope.
Now, once again, manually user. Why didn't it become?
I don't know.
Why did it cease to be unknown?
No use for this.
It's also finicky about where you use it. So if it's not working, don't run away from the door. Yeah, it's at the card reader, not the door.
But when I push examine, it tells me about the card reader existing.
The examine trace and the use item trace are probably two different degrees of accurate. So the use item trace was probably hitting the door.
No
Or
use
it's
for this
not this
now.
one.
Or this isn't the card.
Or this
the
is a
door
fake door that Yoshida can't open. Prescription door for Yoshida only.
Well, if it was prescription door for Yoshida, he could open it.
Yes.
Why do they have a breeding room?
For breeding.
Well, Sana, in biology, when two organisms need to fuck,
Yes. You understand entirely.
ugh,
Well, I mean, like I understand, like, you know, haha, evil. Do we know who's behind the bunker yet?
Nope.
Army or corporation or something?
Jerks.
who do you think behind the bunker?
Who behinds the bunker?
A narc. Point is, though,
Whomst behinds yon conspiracy?
is this even a conspiracy? We're just kind of breaking and entering, actually. Has this bunker done anything wrong for us
This
to
is
place it under
Urbex.
arrest? This is
Just looking around.
Yeah, this is really fucked up, Urbex.
Urbex, check without the herb. Wildex?
X. Mitochondria.
Oh, LabX.
LabX.
Meat exp.
Huey Emmerich's weird biobook.
Right, this is
No.
elevator.
No, that's not. There's not enough of a focus on legs for some reason.
Well, many of these creatures have legs.
Not all of them though, and they would all have legs if Huey was behind this.
Hmm.
Well, do you know what your objective is, or are you just trying to figure out?
Just shelter level B2. I guess.
Well, there's that door that has a key card, but it's not our key card. Do you remember any other key card doors?
There are other doors.
Yeah, there were others.
And this might be a key of just figuring out where the hell Yoshida's supposed to be in this house and figure out
What's up?
what a Yoshida even is. He's just hanging out. Get down from there.
No,
Holy
wait,
shit. What you just did was a murder.
Swinging at you. Oh, wow.
Just gonna protrude my appendage like this. And if you cross
You
its
get
path,
close.
that's your fault.
What?
Okay. It's a suicide enemy, but it forgets to detonate. It just falls down quietly.
It's a garbage enemy. It doesn't work right.
They're making you feel bad.
See the exploding babies when they first come out. Their brain hasn't, the skull hasn't solidified yet fully, so there's no shrapnel for them to project. They're just kind of damp.
You're getting your ass kicked.
Maybe, or yes, exactly that.
Oh no, he berserked you.
Berserk.
I mean, Berserker's really good. Your magic gets way up there.
Just anger magic only.
A bunch of these, huh?
Crowded place.
The underground bunker.
Popular this time of year.
Good date spot. We should have public evil laboratories. Just for anyone to go down and do some and get the science out of them.
Can we get a nice mad makerspace? Give creative somewhere to profane the laws of man and God.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like in a fun, chill sort of way. Well, no, it doesn't have to be chill. You can make a daughter dog if you want. If you want.
That one was automatic.
Make sure that there's no barriers to entry, that anyone, regardless of social standing, who has both a dog and daughter that are separate entities.
Just anyone at all.
You just go ahead and address that. Okay.
I missed that.
Are we in like the joke section of the laboratory? Where it's like, let's
Yes.
We made them
actually.
wrong as a joke.
Yes, I think that's what's going on here.
This is just the failure wing.
Yeah, because we recently saw it went to the trash compactor, and I think now we let a bunch of shit loose.
We've let all the garbage out of the garbage bin. It's free. It's alive, the garbage.
You didn't see the garbage boss.
No, I didn't.
Compost
good.
project.
Parasite Eve 2 is a intelligent game.
Now
It's
you
not
have
smart.
maximum combustion. You might as well just...
But you cast
but it-
from health while berserk.
Oh,
Oh.
I forgot that little detail. I never
That
knew
is
that.
how berserk.
Blood magic, huh? Wait, what if you use heal? Does that take it out of your health?
You may
You're not
not
allowed to
heal while
heal.
berserked. Alright, lab secure.
Hidden long boy.
Now to examine.
Nice. If you try to clone a psychic, would they clone also be psychic?
Maybe.
Like if Solid Snake was a psychic, or if Big Boss was a psychic, would Solid and Liquid have been psychics? Is that like a hereditary thing?
Well, I suppose that's what you learn from the cloning process.
I mean, Aya and the other one were born with it. Well, no, they got organ transplants, didn't they?
They received donor meat. Infusion of imported meat. Didn't mean to use that.
Well,
It's
very
fine
healthy.
though. Now we access laboratory.
Now you found the lab.
Now it's laboratory. Okay, did I just call a clone plot?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, that makes sense. Do you think our
One of the directions you
bosses
go.
are doing this? It would have to be with someone with access to Daya's blood.
It could be loads of people.
Yeah.
She was a cop in New York.
Does the police department take blood from you?
Probably.
Yeah,
Yours
they're run by
doesn't?
vampires, aren't they?
Don't want to leave anything in here.
Don't you have a bunch of equipment you're not using?
Sort of, but
Like that vest?
not. Hmm.
Oh, right, the one with 9 attachments on it. That's why you
Yeah,
want it.
that's the fight vest could have its use. I'm dabbling in wizard vest.
You got Kyle's handgun, too. And your standard gun. Unless you want to keep them for an emergency. A true emergency. A bio-emergency.
And at least factor 4 meat crisis.
What's the dumbest thing you could clone?
Hmm.
Honey badgers. There's no reason.
Ants.
No, then that would probably no, that would actually probably ants would consume us. That means something.
Does the worm mean something?
Does it?
Is it infected with a virus? Worm virus? The password isn't the wallpaper, is it? That would be dumb.
The password is the wallpaper.
That's idiotic.
We were told the password is what's now the wallpaper.
Hey, hold on. Let me just make sure my Windows screensaver gives you all my. Hey, you want my social security number? Just fucking log into my computer. It's not unlocked. It's not locked.
Nah.
Yep, that's computer noises.
Screech crash.
The puzzle.
I'm to search for files.
Seaweed isn't gold. Condra.
We can't just unplug them all?
Nope.
Why don't you just open fire on it?
Just knife in there.
Yeah, just start cutting.
As a surgeon,
It's your DNA, so that means you have legal right to do anything you want with anyone using it.
that's my intellectual property in that tube.
I'm declaring copyright on my DNA. You know, if I had a little sibling who was a clone version of me, I'd be okay with that, actually. It's just like having a twin.
Oh,
Someone
there you
borrowed a
go.
book.
So, where's Yoshida?
Well, we're carrying Yoshida.
I
We're
am
carrying
Yoshida.
his card.
Domo. Momo.
Domo. I am Yoshida. I am Japanese. Domo.
I solve problems with computers.
I am Yoshida. I work in a bunker. Domo. Monster's a good anime.
Who killed Yoshida?
Who killed Yoshida?
It must have been Tengus.
How many
Just-
mentions of Yoshida have we seen in the game, in the shelter?
Do you think Yoshida is basically the Birkin of Nevada?
No. He's just some guy who worked here.
Just
Do we know
Jeff.
his? Do we know? Is that his first name or his last name?
It's his last
Yoshida.
name.
Is his first name Maeda?
Kazarov.
Oh, Kazrov. What?
Kazarov Yoshida.
Yeah.
Hmm. That sounds like a Russian Japanese
You know, Kazarov.
from Osaka.
I know Kazarov. I can discard these Firefly rounds.
You want the mystery bottle?
I want that mystery bottle.
Congratulations. You got Berserker perfume.
Yeah.
Now you can do it whenever you want, once.
Oh, the toilet. What an incredible video game. You want to just smell something bad and get incredibly angry about it?
Berserker water. Yeah, Yoshida means going like all the way up to crew quarters? Maybe to the control room.
Oof.
The elevator hall is open now. Which means you can go up and down there.
The area is large, but not as large as you'd hope. Leaving things nice and convoluted.
Gee.
No life.
Correct.
Problem solving.
Incredibly correct. Tonfa has been outclassed in damage.
Knife is new Tonfa.
Yes.
I don't know. I feel like the caveman's. Oh, Tonfa.
Cannot afford more energy shot.
I'm kind of surprised you've really just been using melee this entire game. Quite remarkable.
Not the whole game, but a very significant amount of it.
Honorary the entire game.
Cannot for the glutton fight. He is designed around it.
Yeah. I don't think that counts though.
It doesn't actually, because it's
Even
still
when it's
built
been
around.
Scarcity invites economy. It's just the way of things.
Even when the game has been wildly disadvantaged to do so, but technically possible, you have gone with melee.
Oh my god, that reminds me that there was a great comment in Italian, I think, on the first video that Loon posted, which just basically said, "Is this your first time playing the game? You made so many mistakes." It was just
Yes.
that. It's like yes and well, actually,
I mean, he did better than me my first time playing the game.
yeah, actually.
I was also a tween when I played it for the first time, but that doesn't count. That doesn't matter.
All
I
right,
thumbs up
back to
that
the clean
comment.
room. This time, will it be different?
Will it?
It's fine.
You can also revisit the armory and spend your your bounty points.
At the secret underground vending machine.
Oh, these guys.
Oh, memories.
Ah, how
They're
smart
probably-
they are.
You probably scale these things up with your gear a bit.
I found the opposite. They've been letting things remain weak.
That is kind of incredible, actually.
Because, like, these
because
were
it's a good
presented as a
way-
mini boss before, and now they're just regular.
Oh yeah,
Whack, 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 whack.
Whack.
I like. This game has good normal encounter design, actually, and the fact
Yes,
that most of them
I
are
do
pretty,
like it.
pretty missable. And none of them are like.
The camera angles, however, fight everything.
Yes.
Yeah. If
Camera
this game had a better camera angle,
is
or just
the
like
main
a wider
angle.
camera.
Oh, he's caught behind one of the leaves.
Like the main
Yeah.
problem with it is either if they had the radar be so much further than it actually is, so you could shoot off screen reasonably, that would mitigate some of it. But like they just need to pull the camera back in a lot of situations.
Hmm.
Just please show the field that we're fighting on. I'm begging you.
The GPS does help, but it takes up one of your attachment slots.
Yeah. I would just say it should always be there, honestly. Just give them it.
Yeah, it seems like it should just be a base feature.
It's a base feature on the combat armor, which you can buy here, but you know that's a different strategy. The high sensitivity motion detector.
Yes.
But
Lawsuit is
the
doing
MP
well for
build-
me.
Yeah, it works well with what you're trying to do, so I recommend that.
Yeah, just refilling on ammunition. Seems like all I need here.
There is a reason why there is a point vending machine here. Maybe I should play this game on nightmare mode,
Maybe.
so I can really hate myself.
Nah, you're tough. Nah. Yes, join the survival horror weirdo cult. What if I keep playing this one game with harder and harder verbs?
This is the one game that I did that on, and I did beat nightmare mode on a console, but man, was it a pain.
Yeah.
Didn't feel worth it. If I did it now, it would be with like save states to mitigate load times. That's how bad I expect to die.
I think that's actually probably the best way to engage with hard difficulties from this era, just because like it's interesting to see how much it changes in game
no.
you're familiar with.
Oh
but,
my.
like, also,
Oh
The
no!
ultimate blob.
oh,
It
Strong
has
blob.
berserked you.
can you drink
Berserker.
while you're berserked?
Yes.
Okay. Did it just quack?
Yes.
What's in there?
Duck.
Fish, birds.
Ah.
They are over there. Yes.
Oh, good. Yeah. Good news, those guys are worth a crap ton of points.
So they are. Pool and Bowman. Whitehead and Hunter. Yoshida. I could tell going through here that was not. It did the thing where here's a different object that's not part of the pre-rendered background, so it sticks out. But
Oh, I
no,
didn't
you don't
even
have
notice that.
permission to understand that that's a significant object. You're just gonna walk on by it. Alphabetizes the letters of the passwords that it finds.
Solve my riddle virus.
Yeah, just a cyber prank. You didn't say the magic word. Right, elevator, not door. Who is sending prank email to the secret science bunker? Who at the secret science bunker is opening prank email? These are questions. All right, so that will be A3, M2, S2, or wait, no, the L, the one L before M2. A3, EL, M2, S2. And just leaves the Y. Or no, this I. Skipped over the I.
What even is the alphabet?
A3, EIL, M2, S2Y. Beep,
Beep beep.
beep, beep, starting computer.
They spelled it wrong.
They did spell it wrong.
It's Hans Clamp.
It's clamp. What you know about clamps? Where are we?
Where am I?
The second Neotony plan. The double baby method. Preserve the vital essence of human meat.
Some problems.
Problems, a few.
Pick up the phone.
Pick up the phone. Why does this phone have so many buttons? That is more than phone number of buttons on this panel. Two full columns of extra buttons. Up to floor 1. Just notice now in this pass the spilled coffee.
Oh, yeah.
The greatest tragedy. Meat. So we're talking about meat computer. How about meat reactor?
Into the nucleus.
Beep.
What about meat robot? Meat mech. So are you sure you can't divert anyone else to this location? No, it's still just me. They're busy. Everyone else has better things to do. Than face the death cocoon. The giga meat. Interesting. Neo arc. Doing all right though. Feeling fine. just hunch on down then. Punch in. Oh, hello.
Uh-oh.
Long. Magician. It's Bowman. Or at least looks like Bowman. Or
did
it's
you
just a
fight
generic
Bowman?
long man. Some other meat magician. If not Bowman proper.
So Kyle claims that there is a pilot to the giant meat husk.
Yes. And he is hunching about where they might be hiding.
Come on, Kyle. There
He's
you go.
helping.
That's one of the bonus items you can get, like, from playing the game 12 times. I really like the ambient drone they have for this part of the lab.
Yeah, the sound is pretty well put together.
Did you activate the elevator?
Activate which elevator?
From the control room that you were in earlier.
At the meat hangar?
Mm-hmm.
No. Nothing was activated in meat hangar.
Yeah, that's the one place Kyle will let you go, but you have to turn the thing on first. Fine, just
be
cleaning up the
psychic.
shelter. Yes, that too. So it says closed.
Just don't think about where these cameras are. Don't worry about it.
Well, definitely don't think about where this camera is.
Don't worry about it. Security has been turned off.
That's a good idea.
We are no longer secure.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, come in.
Suddenly, the president.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. President, we have bad news. It's meat. Completely meat.
We need to arm the space weapons. We need to arm the Star Wars now.
We checked, you can just do this with executive orders.
Yes, it's fine.
The Senate
Perfectly
is not
legal.
required to approve activating the space cannon.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The DEFCON level is now at meat.
You have exclusive jurisdiction over meat. Neo arc.
You've made it.
Just nope. Meat only.
By the way, there's actually it's kind of like New York down here.
Another incident.
By the way, you pointed your gun at me, remember?
We have yet to discover meat in space. That is a fact of the science. Welcome to Neo arc.
I hope you're ready.
Welcome to Neo Arc.
Please remain on the path while touring Neo arc. The future of biology.
So, this room has a ton of good flavor text in it, especially like looking out the windows. It will tell you about specific breeds. That's the only thing I'll say. Now we know what they want to do. They want to release a virus so they can
Create
make
super monsters to rule a new world. A glorious meat future.
meat will eat meat, and meat will eat again.
The first half of this sentence, yes. The second half, no. 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 Not
Yeah,
really.
I love this whole section. It's really good.
We've heard nothing but 100% satisfaction from our eternally youthful lobotomized test subjects. Touch the barriers for a guided tour.
Yeah, as we move around, there will be windows that tell us about A at MCs.
Wait, does the bunker have an arboretum?
Yeah, the bunker has a secret nature preserve where they're ranching their new biomonsters
I
that will be
went
the
to go have
future of
I
nature.
went to go have dinner, and I feel like you're playing Dino Crisis now.
Yeah,
Yes.
we are in Dino Crisis now.
Biocrisis.
This game is also Dino Crisis. I forgot to mention. I didn't want to spoil it. Yeah, look, here we go. Neo Arc.
Oh my god, how do I not remember any part of this of Parasite Eve 2?
I don't know. How could you forget this? We're in the guided tour now. This is the best part.
Please stay on the path during the tour.
I think I confused the latter half of Parasite Eve 2 and Dino Crisis 2 together in my 14-year-old brain, and I'm not kidding.
Maybe. Yeah,
Because
maybe.
they look very
Remember Dino
similar.
Crisis.
Come on, one of these barriers has got to have. There we go.
Ah, it's the Stalker.
I don't know, DNA. Were they gonna let kids come through here and learn about BOWs?
They want kids to become them.
They were going to
What?
let the handful of rich patrons who would be allowed to live in the bunker unmutated come through here and hear about what is going to become of the common meat.
Oh, this is a vault.
Yes.
Yes.
Investors get a tour of the bunker.
And
They are
definitely not kidnapped and made into monsters.
Yes.
They are setting up a virus that they are going to release from a gigantic skin-like pupa thing.
Skin
And-
mech.
Yeah, skin mech. It's a giant skin mech that has a pilot, and we're looking for the pilot so that they can't spread the virus.
Strangers.
Yeah, strangers are the regular guys that we found. Other branch.
Yes. Time to continue the tour.
It's fine. We're on the tour.
They wouldn't do anything dangerous to the people on the tour, right?
Now let's make our way to the Mayan pyramid.
So it looks like you're in the blueprints for this thing you want us to build, Dr. Oswald E. Spencer. Is this a ziggurat in the blueprints?
Yes.
And you're definitely not going to bury us in it, right?
No.
Okay.
Condry is describing this as Egyptian style, this pyramid. Condry apparently knows more than you think about trees and less than what you think about architecture.
I really like that actually she knows what kinds of trees there are in the rainforest.
Botany knowledge comes from the people you least expect it.
Come on, where's... There we go. Savannah Zone.
See, this plot is a lot more...
The Suckler.
Oh,
You
here
wanna-
we go.
You want to workshop
we
that
go.
name?
No,
Are we really
we
printing
got
that
good shit
on the
here.
product? We just got through the focus group. How?
Well,
Suckler.
Steve was like, no, get it like a suction cup. He really thought he was being more clever than he was. And we tried
We
to
can't-
explain the entendre, but he didn't get
We
it.
can't put the Suckler in the catalog. That
What if we make it like, what if we IKEA out the word suckler to like,
You underestimate how many sickos there are in the upper class.
well, they're all sickos. They hoard wealth. Stop saying suckler.
What about the bone
the bone
suckler?
Suckler.
Even worse.
You know what these are though, right?
Barnacles.
The exploding babies.
Yeah, they're the exploding babies. This is why they explode because they run they crawl around in packs and they sacrifice
They
themselves.
suddenly put all of their blood into their skull and explode it,
Yeah,
launching bits of skull everywhere.
they're so fucking cool.
It's not at very high trajectories, but it's enough to like
The
sting, I
mind
guess.
Suckler.
Okay, but surprise, they
Oh
also
my god.
they are also the flying bugs we fought.
How many more times am I going to hear the word suckler?
A possible future for human evolution. A cycle of exploding babies
Also,
and bees.
they only move at night. We're sorry.
We apologize for any inconvenience caused by the nocturnal option in your horrible biomutation.
That's the best one, honestly. It's really good.
Would you like to become the garbage man of the forest? The ultimate life form. Trash boy. The gremlins.
Yeah, those are the gremlins. Now we begin the arc.
Welcome back, Skin Horse.
Oh no!
And also Skin Horse. And Scorpions.
Everyone's here for a big party. This is the home of all the ANMCs that we fought in the game, so expect a few familiar faces.
Everyone is here. What if humans had stayed in the savannah?
As opposed to what? Humans
What
are
if
all
humans
over.
were still in the savannah right now, in the year 2019? Imagine what sort of possible world if a human lived on plains. As we know, no human has ever dwelt on flat grassland since the incident. What if human was horse? Horseman. Unequaled hunters flash back to making 20 of them jump off a cliff. Welcome to Shrine. Shrine is here. Welcome to the Shrine portion of the tour where we're in the Shrine. The Bio Shrine. Welcome to Shrine.
Welcome.
Solve my cube riddle. Yeah, let's see. First of all, well, wait, no, alright, I've gone and done this sideways. Hold on.
There you go. You got it.
Because it can't be all of them at once. So just solve one at a time.
Now,
But what does
oh,
this
right.
do?
The one block in the corner has to be exposed. If you got the correct answer, that'll be it. Nope.
Well, here we go.
No.
Not that one. Understandable. There. Puzzles.
You did it. You got the right order.
Alright, so I have one of them that I just did. There were valid orderings for the other three. For the other two. 3 solutions. Which is the open question of, alright, which one of them... Is there any one of them that is the correct one? Or are all of them correct and necessary eventually?
Well, that door is
Yes.
normally locked. So, you're in the power plant now.
Power plant. The meat plant. Generator meat is unmoved. Fortunately, I disabled security.
Correct.
Robots can't do anything.
They are helpless. Looks like free XP.
Well, will the fight be able to resolve with generator meat still alive?
Gonna have to take out that boy.
Is there any part of this that I can reach with the knife?
Probably not. Never mind.
Good. Just cut off the meat fuel. Good boss fight, I guess?
Pretty neat part of the tour where the visitors come in and kill the power plant.
Yes. The other exit door is... on this wall?
Yeah, we're blocked off.
Alright,
from
yeah, it
this
is behind
side.
the shutter. Alright. Alright, so yellow solution is fish, eye, X, crown. And the blue solution is that kind of branch, knife. Some kind of letter, some kind of twig, and egg. Always egg. Egg was at the center of everything.
Egg is the final. Egg is the end of everything. And the beginning. It's weird.
Now is top or bottom the start of the yellow sequence?
I feel like top. Top to bottom, left to right.
Fish, eye. Yeah, I need these to switch places. Hold on. No, that's back where I was before. Yes. Well, yes, sort of. I need to take these on a more roundabout journey. Riddles of meat. Puzzle solved. Your prize is death.
It's a new enemy. That's super annoying. Bane of my existence. Aren't you glad you solved that puzzle so they could punch you in the dick?
Yes. Always.
It's great. I was like really surprised when you did the red one first, because for some reason I always seem to end up doing it last, or I see people solve it last and run into the trap first.
So, reads Knife. And then I need to bring egg up here. Properly set up egg and lines to work together. Not like
See, I'm
this. Yeah, this does it.
I heard a thing.
Yep. Just drinks.
Eh.
Just water.
Free mineral water for you, the visitor. Have you decided which species you want to become, by the way?
Which meat form would you like to be neotonized into?
Did you want to be the suckler or the bone suckler?
We get a boneless suckler?
Oh boy, they're back. Your favorite.
Now there's more of them. Now they're everywhere. Changed our minds. This is now the only animal allowed on Earth. This is our perfect planned community of all
HP
organisms. Yeah, wait a minute. You sure about that? Strange undead creature.
Those things are absolute trash. There are ways of dealing with them, but they're not may not be what you expect. It's fine. Now we can go into the rainforest.
Yes. What if humans had continued to live in rainforests in the year 2019?
As they always have.
Welcome to Wood Zone.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
He's
This thing
tall.
is tall. This thing is tall.
That is much larger than usual. Well. Perfect being. Survived 4 knives. Unbelievable. Can humans comprehend such power? So this is the glorious bio future. Temple of Tlitloc.
Correct.
There's value.
He extremely does not like that. That also interrupts a lot of his animations. Like, whenever he takes damage, it stops him from attacking.
Let's keep walking into the foreground.
Not a bad water effect there.
Yeah, this whole place has a good look about it.
Oh yeah, I love the arc. Ow.
Okay. Fair exchange there.
You lightninged his bones. Directly. Somehow. I'm like reading stuff in chat. I'm just thinking about how the scientist had to actually advertise this to
How are you
tour groups going
marketing
through.
getting someone to become Tall Boy there?
Yeah.
How do you try to market become the exploding baby? Let's rotate the board.
It's a shame. Kyle would really like this tour.
I'm just not going to touch the scarabs. They don't seem to care. We'll just move on.
If you can get away with it, go for it.
All right, we got shapes. puzzles?
The puzzle.
Puzzles.
I mean, there's a puzzle here.
Okay, so mysterious stone relief down here.
This is just a picture for your reference.
Yeah, we get some base 5 number symbols.
Mm-hmm.
Dots, then lines with dots.
Now we know how to count from 1 to 12. That might be useful.
And none of these icons are numbers.
Nope.
Barriers.
Okay, very insightful, Aya. Fantastic.
Barriers. With these barriers. Puzzles.
Yep.
Bugs, please.
You walked into one. You started the fight. You walked
Bugs,
into them.
do not.
You started it. It's fine. You may not be prepared for the ziggurat yet.
It is a whole new area. We need to walk back and forth across it at least 9 times.
It's a lot bigger than, say, like the tower or the truck stop.
Yeah.
There's a lot more like stuff to traverse.
Now, here we go. Whole other
Yeah.
path. Right, submarine tunnel. As in the tunnel is underwater, not we keep a submarine in this. You are the submarine.
Is that what you were expecting? A submarine?
You're in Ocean Zone.
Ah, fatties.
You want to be a fatty?
It's the guys that you're thinking of, too.
What if humans still lived near water, in water, on water? You want to become the walrus?
It's the guys with the stretch arms.
We first learned to walk upright in the water of the savannah. Yeah,
In the rainforest.
that's right. We left the trees into the swamps and then rose up onto the savannas. Tree to ocean to savannah to rocky crag. One of our most successful creatures. That thing. That's the sound of success.
Boo.
Uh,
Boo.
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 Uh. Gotcha.
All right.
6, 2, 3, and 5.
Didn't you already do the blue step of that?
Maybe.
Well, you did one. I
Probably.
think you did once. 'cause
I
you
did
stepped
wiggle
on it.
on the blue a bunch. They're just having a good time down here.
I really like the comparison. It's like Mist, except you keep getting attacked by bugs.
Tiny island.
Just can't get to it.
Ooh.
I like how they didn't even bother to attack you either.
They're just enjoying life.
God, these fucking scarabs. Nice.
That's most of them.
Seems like now most of your like key spells are on pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
That's the benefit of upgrading, really. the fact that it doesn't get interrupted as much. Just keep stabbing the corner until we find that scarab.
It's in there somewhere.
We'll find him.
See, clean energy. Just use
Clean
meat.
energy from meat. From meat.
is power.
There's another sign back there.
Alright, only the island remains unobserved. And a sequence. Red, yellow, blue, white. Red, yellow, white. Blue, yellow, red.
Sounds about right.
That's color Wang.
I don't know which of the solutions corresponds to, progress, but Island's haunted.
Island is haunted.
Is this even really an island?
This is not the island. The island is adjacent to this little walkway.
That
Oh,
island.
hello.
That's
yeah,
haunted.
over there.
And hello. Welcome to the Ark. Remain on the path while touring the Ark.
Who in the hell wants to tour the Ark?
People who want to
Really
become
want to know.
biomonsters.
People who want to become the biomonsters.
The next stage in evolution.
The next stage in evolution, which has lost all sapience and can do
And
nothing.
intelligence. Did
Yes.
you see the part about the
The
mental
notes about
faculties
them,
being
yes,
reduced?
deliberately suppressing the minds of the resulting creatures to promote cooperation.
To promote group cooperation, which I mean, sure, yeah, if you're, but I mean, God, you're giving up your humanity and also your intelligence and a lot of things, so you could be a weird animal.
Be a worse version of a regular animal. Mostly.
A weird animal with attitude problems.
They're describing things nature already has, but worse.
Yes.
Yes, I vaguely remember the sales pitches from a far off previous time of seeing this game, but it has always baffled me.
It's really good. I love the weird pseudoscience bullshit in this game. it feels like a level ascended from the original. There you go. Just navigate the minefield of bugs.
Careful timing. Alright, so. It's concerning that only one of these is reacting.
Wait, which one are you trying to input?
Try to do numbers to colors first.
So the one where you step on it.
The blue 6.
Blue 6.
And then red is unresponsive.
What's the first combo?
Didn't want to do anything.
Blue 6, red 3, white 2, yellow 5.
Is it just a visual emulator glitch?
No, because it does a sound too.
There we go.
Okay, so white 2. Red 3. Yellow 5.
Puzzle the first.
Just got the color order wrong.
Yes.
The puzzle for visitors to solve. To be fair, if I found myself in this without the monsters, I'd be kind of, I'd be down.
Can we get puzzle theme parks?
Yeah, can I get puzzle theme park?
That would be pretty cool.
Because this is really like, this is like a very low, like not quite there Legends of the Hidden Temple, and it's kind of fun. Like it could be really fun.
Also, all these puzzles illustrate all the critical thinking skills you'll be giving up when you become one with the biomass.
Right. You
Yes.
can't solve any of these puzzles if you become an ANMC.
You'll never have to deal with puzzles again. You'll no longer comprehend puzzle. It will leave you entirely. So,
What about our other puzzle?
our other one.
We didn't even get to go to space camp.
Some distant noise. Out west. Oh no, worms! Watch out. It's worms.
Watch out for worms.
I didn't realize before that running away from fights actually penalizes you, BP.
Just very slightly. Rude.
The baffling chicken human will not allow you to flee.
By the way, the fights compound on one another, which is kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
That's neat. That means you can speed run getting the EXP.
Yeah, just drag one fight into another.
Just use your powerful AoEs to burn through them all at once. How are the parasite powers coming along anyway?
They're reasonably effective. Metabolism hasn't had much use. It's had sparing use.
Yeah.
Pyrokinesis feels kind of obsoleted by all of the larger spells.
Pyrokinesis gets excellent at rank 3, but it's very middling before then.
Maybe we'll give it an upgrade.
It's a free refill of MP, so...
Oh, does I guess, does the amount you need to pay change depending on which move it is?
Which move and
Yes.
which level they're going to.
Okay, I thought it was a more general, just you have your levels that you can spend. I didn't notice that the price is different depending on what you want to do.
Gotta take that mystery hatch.
Nice.
Alright, how many more fish gonna pile in here?
Is this the fish version of the horse fight?
200 fish.
Alright, you got this one's number.
The battle against too many fish.
But what if?
What about a bigger fish? What about a boss that actually shows me how much health it has? Wild.
Yeah. Welcome to a mini boss, I guess. It's optional, but here he is.
The turbo mitochondria fish. Did they charge this guy more to be the larger fish?
Yeah, can I get the premium fish?
This was a billionaire. He was the alpha fish.
Have they actually started selling this though, or are these just their poor experiments?
These
That's
are
a good
still the
question.
experimental ones, it seems like.
Yeah, they were in the trying to get money phase, investing phase.
Please
Because they-
invest in our terrifying idiot monsters.
Because they had built their theme park, and that's what NeoArc is, basically. This guy is actually less dangerous than the regular fish.
Kind of. Seems really up in the air as to whether or not you're allowed to avoid that breath.
Yeah.
Protein. Good prize.
There's something else.
Crystal skull.
All right. Now, this is a
Fascinating.
fun item.
Not a key item.
No, it's a regular item. If you attach it, yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna tell you what it does. If you attach it, it makes your physical damage go up. If you use it, it upgrades your lowest fire spell for free. 25% extra damage forever.
Does it just apply to
Does
like what
it
does it hit
replace the
melee?
knife?
No. You can.
Oh, you wear
attach
it on your suit
You wear it on your suit, and that's 25 extra damage. 25%.
forever.
Oh, on everything?
Crystal knife.
On all physical attacks, so your gun and your knife.
Oh, okay, so it's just not wizard powers, but
There's
everything.
a different attachment for wizard powers that increases the power of that by 25%.
Does that one also have a use it for free power effect?
Mm-hmm. And they each have an element that they apply to.
So are there 4 of these or just 2?
Yep, there's 4. They're very well hidden, but you found one of them. Good job.
Clearly the most important of them, as it is a skill.
Mm-hmm. It's the best one. The coolest one is probably the medicine wheel, which is you get extra items from fights, and you can get some really rare shit if you have that early game by doing some, New Game Plus stuff.
No.
Well,
Not
welcome.
doing this fight. Still backing away.
That's smart. When those guys gang up, they're really dangerous.
So is the plasma knockdown still being useful for stuff like that, or are they too powerful?
I've been using it less. They might still be dazable with plasma.
Well, I guess also, does it come out fast enough?
Plasma's really fast, so it probably does. I don't think you've tried it on them yet.
Maybe on the next set. Note how none of this has had a save point.
Nope, you got to go
There's
back
no
out
natural
to the
save
second
point.
floor if you want to save point.
Here in
You can
Ark.
do that. You're allowed to, but you got to go out of the Ark.
There will be no need for phones in the bio future.
Well, yeah, no one will be smart enough to be able to punch in a phone number, so
All the communication you need will be provided by your super mitochondria.
By worms. Who chose to become worms?
Who is paying to become worms?
Who wanted to be a worm that bad?
who would want to be any of these things?
I don't know. Some of them are cool, not all of them. Look, if they were saying like, hey, humanity is, let's say I were abducted by aliens and it's like, we're gonna make you a weird animal and you have to be a weird thing, I'd probably pick one thing. You know, gun to my head. Alien gun to my head. Oh my god, they're in this room too?
Yeah, they've infested the power room.
God. This sucks. You did the second the color puzzle, right?
Yeah.
You got a door you unlocked then. The other side.
The two things that happened, I thought it was the bridge and the hatch.
Yeah, the
Those-
problem is you have to put the bridge back. Otherwise, you can't get there.
Uh-oh.
That's an issue.
Weird.
We must traverse our way back to the ziggurat. Neoark is fucking weird. This game is weird. I love it. This weird chimera child of Resident Evil and various RPG mechanics. I really wanted to see more games like this. I wanted them to keep trying because, you know, they improved on their... they improved on survival horror as it went along. I know they'd improve on this as well. Even Squaresoft would figure out how to do it. Or maybe they'd implement 20 new systems and, you know, go in a completely different direction. Which they did.
And then a side studio would pick it up years later and actually understand.
I'm waiting for it.
If only.
Someday.
Yeah, Sona will do it after he's done with Black Mesa. I was waiting for him.
Here we go. So let's plasma.
Fly.
Yeah, it does knock
Okay,
down.
knocks him down. You can get a hit in or two on him. He's just so tanky, though. That's the problem. He still gets a bite in.
Very
Yeah, but he probably would have gotten a bite in anyway if you tried to run past him, so at least now he's gone.
These guys don't care too much if you try to run past them. They'll run after you, but you just have to not get caught by that.
I've seen sufficient getting caught happen.
Yeah. Well, it's hard to get out of the way. You got a serpentine.
Yeah, and not getting caught also requires always being on point for catching which way the path is turning.
Yep. If you know which way the path is going, it's easier. Like if you've memorized this game like I have. Worms.
Worms.
Seems like your work here is done. Ah, you got so many points. What are you gonna spend it on?
What is there left to buy?
There will be stuff left to buy. You'll be able to make some decisions. This whole area is just very eerie. Has this very weird quality to it. The whole thing being an advertisement almost for an absurd idea that you can barely understand.
Just standing in the ghost of a corporation.
The ghost of the strangest corporation on the face of the earth.
We'll put you in a weird meat monster.
I love it.
They're
That's
after this
great.
apocalyptic scheme, but they want you to approve of what they're doing.
I would not love this game as much as I do unless the villains in it weren't just completely crazy and transparent about what they were doing by the time you get to this point in the game. This feels like 1.5 Umbrellas. Like Umbrella, but a bit more sinister than I could think of.
See, the thing is that Umbrella had goals that made sense. These people...
And Umbrella has like a sizable portion of the company that does normal business to finance the weird biomonster shit.
And Umbrella was, crucially, they were not selling the ability. They were not selling, you could become a horrible biomonster.
No one was supposed to volunteer to get
So
zombies.
they were supposed to be weapons. This is just, please, come join our new harmonious biomonster society.
How many Umbrellas is Wayland Yutani?
Fewer, much fewer.
Yeah, they're not as bad as Umbrella?
They're not as weird as Umbrella.
Okay. Because I haven't seen any of the Alien movies, I just know who Wayland Yutani is.
Well, it would also depend on which point in the continuity you're talking about. The further back in the story you go, the more normal Wayland Yutani is.
Right, of course. It just got this anomalous package at the beginning.
The Alien Extended Universe is a prolonged character assassination on a villainous megacorporation.
I should watch at least the first Alien, because I haven't seen it.
Pretty good.
Because I've seen so many things that are, like, fucking inspired by it.
We could probably work that into a movie night.
Yeah, I'd watch that. Ugh, I can fucking hear them.
You don't need to pretend Alien 3 doesn't exist. It's adequate.
thought that was supposed to be the good one.
Alien 3 is really unnecessary, but it is there.
Would you like to know a fun fact about these stupid bugs? Like a helpful fact? They hate plasma, actually.
Interesting.
They get flipped over for a while.
I'm out of mana.
That's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but... there's always the door you unlocked. Another issue is that you're not reliably accurate enough, it seems. That seems to be just a constant issue with the rifle or the 3-burst weapons.
Yeah, any weapon that bursts just seems to decide, yeah, some of your hits don't happen.
Which it really should, if it's going to in a game like this. Like you should be able to rely on that.
Yeah, you're spending bullets. Those are a resource.
Yeah. Yeah, they are still a resource in this game, even though there are boxes of ammunition everywhere, and the way you're supposed to play this game is by spraying bullets everywhere all the time.
An abundant resource is still a resource.
Yes. Shotgun works too. Actually, yeah, buckshot specifically. Any of the other types doesn't work as well.
Box of hydro rounds.
Yep, in case you needed some parabellum rounds.
Ah, the second meat generator.
Hello, whale generator.
Land whale.
It's adorable.
It has to die. Fortunately, you turned off security.
Yes. Nothing is protecting the whale.
You already know the procedure. Nice crit. Sometimes you can't reach it, though.
Could you just
You're just
pulsate a
barely
little closer?
scraping the forehead when it pulls itself down enough.
You did it. You beat the arc.
200,000 volts.
Aya has some... yeah. She gets to hear the thoughts of the creature.
I am helping. Whale is helping.
Whale is helping.
Whale does not want to die. Whale only wants to help.
She has even more thoughts about it if you keep mashing on it.
Think about the whale.
Aya takes pity on the whale. Not this way.
Come on, I want to test the Eve.
I know, right? You definitely want to, but they won't let you from this direction.
Then why is this door even here?
That's a valid question that I can't answer.
Those are the mysteries.
Do you remember the other elevator lift you couldn't access?
Not strongly, no.
That's fine. It's on B2 of the shelter. Slime.
Slime. Whale was harmless. Whale was a source of clean energy for the community. There are too many bugs in this hall.
Clean energy for the community that is now too stupid to make use of that energy in any way.
Clean energy for Whale.
Your gold is always welcome here.
Bitsmark has no loyalty to other whales. A pot of one.
Bismarck is his own whale.
Solemn and resolute.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile,
I do appreciate that they reflected that vague figure in there and kind of gave you just a slight glimpse of what's doing all this.
As if you didn't already know.
Do we?
do we?
I'm not actually sure because I don't think it's the obvious answer. Either way, somebody's waking up the golems.
They've received their fluids and are ready for action.
I love that whole sequence. It's all visceral as hell. Make you watch all the injections and weird shit they have to do to get these meat men up and running.
Yeah, they're a very good level of twitchy. Some good bio-flinching.
Sometimes nerves just fire. What do you want from me?
Barriers.
Particular area.
I was thinking the same thing.
Are you ready to go to a particular area?
The particulars.
Neotonic is very particular.
Uh-oh. We're getting wibbly and wobbly.
Wobble zone.
And you're losing MP.
Countermeasures designed to suppress meat.
Yeah. You got it in one. This was the elevator where it wasn't like anything was stopping her from going, but I had just basically said, no way.
Very spooky door.
This is a
A
really
very
neat
spooky
effect.
elevator.
Yeah, this looks awesome. I love this. Hello.
Yes. Hello, child. Tall.
Tall.
Oh my.
Welcome to this fight. This fight's a doozy.
Can we shut down the subwoofer?
Maybe.
Oh, is there a speaker in this room?
There is. Two of them.
Oh boy.
Okay, child has a repulsive field.
Whoa, the damage on that. But where could his hitbox be?
What are your hitbox?
It's the big
Not
guy
your
you're fighting.
legs.
Oh, she can heal him. Great.
A little bit.
Is it your giant hands?
I don't know if you're gonna find it. Well, can you target him and then knife him?
Center mass, apparently.
That does make sense for what I saw before. Oh, wow, you just can't dodge that. That's lame.
No, I just did that.
Just goes where it pleases.
Also, he's got antibody. Oh no.
Time to be stunned.
Not this one. That's the worst one.
Okay, standing exactly here, I have enough reach to hit the torso. Still stunned.
That's worth healing with metabolism. That's like the worst damn thing. Nice.
Nice.
So he's got an antibody that fades with time and gets refreshed.
Yeah, she's applying spells to him.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. It's like she's got all the spells you've got. Do you get it yet, chat?
Like some kind of
Do you
similar
get
to
it?
you.
We've been... Look, they've been pretty heavy on it, so I feel like I'm not spoiling anything here.
No, I think everyone knows what they're getting by the time they get here. Yeah, I think if he just like straightens up like that, you just can't hit him with the knife. He's too tall.
The largest.
Yeah, there we go.
Just gonna have ourselves a brawl.
Yeah, just gonna duke it out. That's what this fight is. Just trading blows.
That's honestly kind of really disappointing.
Well, it depends on where you're standing exactly. No, this is one of the less thought out bosses because it's very hard to dodge some of these attacks.
Yes, I happen to be standing where the 3 beams will avoid me. The 1 beam goes where it pleases. The explosion
one beam
can't be
hones
avoided.
in on you.
Is it actually possible to outrun the 1 beam?
Yes, if you're running.
Time to down a second solution.
Yep. Yeah. No, this is the fight for that. I hate this fight.
Yeah, I really like this woobly tall monster with its horrifying eyes and mouth.
It's a cool
But
monster,
it's-
don't get me wrong.
Not a good fight.
These were a regular enemy earlier. It's just that now this is a big one.
Why are his legs not in his hitbox?
He's just so hyper evolved that only that yellow bit is vulnerable.
Neotonized everything out of the legs into the torso.
Neotony.
Neotony.
Yeah, you can avoid the 2 beams and the 3 beams, but not the 1 beam because, yeah. It seems like healing is more effective when you have less HP.
Maybe.
It's possible. We found the pilot.
Time to destroy a child.
Time to shoot a child in the head.
Kid's just full of too much meat. Babe. Yeah, they have these in Japan. You know, sonic
Referring
amplifiers.
to Maeda.
Maeda would know about that.
Maeda's gonna tell you about all about ESP.
Love that toy phone in the corner.
Maybe this can make outgoing calls.
So it's easy to miss, but there's a lot of good flavor text in this room.
Even your standard mitochondria are devious. Dangerous.
What about the Acropolis, Kyle?
Hold on, incident.
What about that incident?
Child is having phone terror.
There you go. Replace
Just
one of your
gonna-
rare solutions.
Just gonna take your IV, kid.
It said inventory full.
How? Oh, because you keep getting Eau de Toilette, and you don't really need it.
What exactly does that do?
Berserk.
Oh, well, screw
Induces the
that.
berserker state.
Get real mad about perfume.
We can just take her mini disc player.
What do we do with the mini disc player?
What do we do with the disc player? Whale songs prevent confusion and berserk. Protect from status effects with whale noises.
Amazing. I love this. This is great.
Okay, so there's that, and then there's also like, look at her blocks again.
Can mitochondria protect the soul?
All the blocks are curved.
They sabotaged a child's blocks. You can't even stack these.
You can't. That's the most evil thing I've ever seen.
That
I
is,
think.
it's just so subtly evil.
I've never seen anything that evil
Just
before.
give the child the frustration toy. Inherently sabotaged at the thing it is meant to do.
I can't believe it. It's incredible. Oh, it's Rupert. We haven't seen him since the tower.
Still screaming. Still screaming.
Still screaming.
Maybe we need to confront Kyle about how he knows about the Acropolis.
Maybe the child needs whale noises.
That actually would be a really good idea if only we could give it to her.
Nope, we took it for ourselves. Well,
Well,
well.
well.
They're here. Kyle's prepared. Oh.
Protein.
You're Spartan bullets. You're never going to use them.
True.
They're really good, but you're never going to use them. Or the Parabellum rounds, for that matter. But the Hydras, maybe.
The 100 Hydra bullets that I've built up.
Yes. Those are full heals too.
Yeah, but we got plenty of ringer solution, and that's a full heal and an MP
We do.
heal.
Mhm.
We got plenty of supplies. We're good on supplies. Ah. We gotta
Child.
get Eve.
Child.
Gotta
Child.
lead her there before we both suffocate.
Child.
Shit, is it too late?
Child.
She's following you, kinda.
Just barely following child. The child refuses to live. We're not permitted to seize the child and drag it to the elevator. The child refused to live.
You can also not. I don't think you can heal your escort. You can try. No,
Healing
because
is not
you can't
available.
because you're full HP.
This hasn't
But you
damaged me
watch
at
it.
all. Only the child is vulnerable.
Aya is indestructible. She's had years of freedom to grow her crazy wizard powers.
What a weird flag.
That seems like the right note to break on.
Yep. Yeah, this is a good spot to stop on.
The child refuses to live. Next time, breathing?
Next time.
Breathing.
Oxygen.
Good progress.